Hello legends, Z Elder here. I wanted to do this review. This is a product made also by Endura. This is their heavy duty. It's called Dexter Overshoes. I did a review earlier where I did the Pro Slick, which is kind of a lighter overshoe that keeps water reasonably well off your shoe. This is supposed to work in a deluge. This is the big dog, so we're gonna see how it holds up. So they claim that, let me see, this is very small. It says stretch waterproof fabric, packable overshoes. It has durable nylon sole with bound cleat holes. So it has two separate cleat holes, unlike the elastic on the other one. There's a zipper cover with reflective print, reflective piping down the center front, reflective print on the side, and a cushioned neoprene ankle top construction. They claim improved water tightness. So we're going to test that today. So let me take this off. Let's get this over here. Let's go ahead and get it off this. Let's get all this stuff out. I'm going to walk you through all their claims here as I just show you everything they claim that's on it. So the name of this is the Dexter Overshoes from Endura, E-N-D-U-R-A. Okay. Now, well, I'll tell you what. The first thing I notice is this bad boy is heavy duty. It's not as light as the other one. Not that the other one was a slouch, just different. Just seemed to be fancier, more. This is, let me bring this thing here so I can show you everything they claim. There is a cushion neoprene ankle. So, let's see here. That's the Velcro covering the elastic. So that's the first thing that tells me extra waterproofness. This cover, okay? It's got a reflective thing on here, and this is a thick rubber strap at the top that holds it in place. So you can use that to peel it off, and it's stitched. So it's not gonna come off very easily, but that's what you use to lift. You could probably lift it with the whole thing. Now, so the zipper has extra protection, unlike the Pro Slick. And unlike the Pro Slick, there's nothing behind the zipper because they don't need it because they put it on the outside. This is kind of a light neoprene, unlike the nylon that was in there. And it says here, let's see what the materials are. If they put that on here. Nah, they didn't put that on it. This is just a care to wash it cold, 30 degrees. Wash inside out, they claim. This is an extra light made in China, again, like the other one. But this neoprene band, unlike the silicone, just, it looks it's different, and it has a little bit of elasticity on there. We'll see how it holds up. The material here is kind of a fabric, unlike neoprene. And down here is almost like a canvas feel. Very tight fabric. Not much elasticity, but the holes have an elastic band that's stitched. That's the stitching you see with that color. And let me see if they tell us what the material is, because I'm curious. It's a waterproof fabric. So whatever this fabric is, see if they put that on here. I don't see it anywhere on here as far as, it just says waterproof fabric. Here we go. 95% polyester, 5% elastane. And it's made in China, so it's mostly polyester. But I tell you what, it doesn't feel like polyester. It has a strange kind of a cushy feeling, almost like a light foamy feeling. Feels very comfortable to the touch. So let me put it on. It does look very tough. Gives me more confidence, I can tell you that much, than that Pro Slick. The Pro Slick does its job. I think it would be great in a race or something. This bad boy looks like you going on a multi-day tour or something. This is the guy you want to take. So let's see how it holds up. So of course, because it's got 2 holes, especially for my big cleats on my Shimano thing here, it's harder to put on just a little bit, nothing major, but it's very, very durable. It's very tough. It's not fragile. You don't have to worry about tearing this bad boy. This is tough material here. So let me slip this over. I don't remember what the prices were, but I got both of these because I think both of them together cost probably about the same as the Peogia. So the pricing was very, very reasonable. I mean, we're talking $20-something or something like that. And this bad boy fits nicely. Let's see. Put this on here. Okay. Let's see. Let me move the camera. Let me move back a little bit. You can see my feet. Yeah. Okay. This is the reflective piping. I'm going to read this to you as I find them on here because I'm just opening it. We're going through together. It has a reflective piping down the center. That's what you're looking at here. So that's reflection on there. And a reflective print on the side. So I've got this on the wrong leg then. This needs to be on my right because that reflective thing needs to be on the traffic side. Let me take this off. So the Endura, let's see. Endura needs to be on this side. Sorry guys, I'm all excited. I like new stuff. So, alrighty. Yeah. They figured that there wouldn't be a user error putting on the wrong foot. They didn't need to mark it right or left. I just wasn't paying attention. There it is. So that's a reflective piping. This is reflective also. The Endura logo is reflective. But I tell you what, this thing feels, it's fabric and it feels almost cushioning. If that explains anything, it feels really good. It just kind of, I think I like it better than the Pro Slick actually. Let's see. Well, the biggest thing I notice here that adds more confidence is neoprene, what they call it, neoprene cushion, neoprene ankle top. It is solid. And then this cover on the zipper, wow. I don't see water getting through it because this is almost like a, not quite army cot. It's a hard, it has a Velcro underneath, but the material on here, it's like a harsh canvas. Let me put the other one on and then I'll bring it closer. It's just hard to describe. But whatever it is, no water's getting through the cover on that zipper, guaranteed. And the bottom doesn't have a whole lot of room either with the 2 holes. I will show you both when I'm done. And the Velcro, it really gets in place. So let me open this so it doesn't stick back. And it's relatively easy to put on. All I do is put it on, push down, get it over the cleat. You know, I'm pretty proficient at this. After putting on those Belgian socks, Belgian over socks, everything else is easy. It gets on there. The fit is really good. This is another size large, just my sock size, and this thing fits. And I'm very impressed with how it fits and how it looks. And what I want to do is come and stand close to the camera so you can see. Let me move this down. This is what I'm talking about. Right there, let's see, here. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This thing here that covers the zipper. Move my hand. This thing that covers the zipper adds just a tremendous amount of waterproofness. This material, whatever it's made of, I mean, it's like a hard, almost canvas, but it's not really canvas. It's like a sealed, is non-porous. So there is no water getting through it, and it is tough as nails. I'm not sure what the material is. I'm gonna look on there, see if I don't believe they put that on there, but this cover here, wow. Let's move this back up because I need to find out if they put that on here or not. The sole is nylon. Let me show you the sole. Okay. So this is what I'm more used to seeing, where you have this much material between the front and back, unlike that rubber band on the Pro Slick. And this is all nylon and it's very tough. Okay, and it's stitched with an elastic stitching around it. Very, very tough. I like that. So even if you end up walking on it, it would take a lot of wear to get through it. I mean, I never do. But what I'm trying to figure out is, this is the waterproof fabric they're talking about. It has a almost like a spongy, foamy feel, but it's not delicate to the touch. It's very form-fitting. None of these, the Pro Slick, none of them compress your shoe. So your shoe retains the same feel you have without these on, and I really like that. We're gonna test how this neoprene, it grabs your ankle nicely. We'll see how it holds up. I was trying to see if I could find out what material they have with the fabric. Rear zipper access with sprung puller. A Velcro zipper collar with reflective print. Just called Velcro zipper cover, but this Velcro, whatever material is on the outside, it is tough. The Velcro they're talking about is on this side, but the material that keeps the water out is some kind of a canvas, a non-porous canvas. It's very tough. I really like how durable it appears. So let me go ahead and give it the real test. We'll see how their claims hold up. All right. So I'm gonna do the same test as the other one. I'm gonna use shower first. This is more water than you would encounter on the road anyway. I see a little bit of a gap on the nylon. Let me change let's go to mist. And I think that gap will let water in. It's the gap because it doesn't fit me, because the Velcro is nice and tight. Velcro's in place. Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it on a soaker. Since it's supposed to be, let me hit the zipper. There is no way you're ever gonna get this. Okay. Cool. All righty. So, let's see here. So now there's no way I'm ever gonna be riding where I'm gonna take a soaker straight to the shoe. But I did that because they claim that this is their, heavy duty waterproof overshoes, and it seems to be heavy duty. And I tell you what, my foot still feels dry. Let me open it up. I hit the zipper with the soaker setting on there, which is real stiff water that you saw. Nothing got through. This fabric here on this cover, nothing's getting through it. I don't know what it's made of. There's like a hard canvas, and it's like just a waterproof canvas on the back of the Velcro. Definitely protects the zipper. Let's see. I got a little bit of water on the neoprene, but nothing down below it. So that's good, because I really hit it with a lot of water and there was a little bit of a gap. It doesn't stick to your leg as well as the silicone on the Pro Slick or on the Pioggia. So this neoprene will have to be nice and snug against you. I'm gonna turn it inside out. It's a little damp on the inside, so I don't know if it's designed to be like that or whether I got water through. My shoe does not feel damp, but it feels a little damp through the fabric. And maybe it's designed to work like that, but they claim it was a waterproof fabric. But I did hit it with some heavy duty water. The outside seems to have dried pretty easily, so maybe it's designed to work like that. Okay, that's dry. So the back side where the zipper cover is completely dry. A little bit of water got in at the top when I hit it with that heavy duty spray. This supposed neoprene, cushion neoprene ankle top, I think it's an issue because it's not exactly sticking to your leg. So when you move, you get a little bit, you can see there's a little bit of a gap. Like, look, I can pull that apart. And I think that's what allowed some water to get in when I hit it from the top. So it would have to be it'd have to be nice and snug. I don't know how you tighten it. But anyway, let me see. Let's pull this one off. I think this is gonna work for the kind of riding we do. There is no way I get hit with water like that in any ride that I've done on the road. So I think it's gonna be fine. I like to test things to the extreme to make sure they're gonna work. My feet are dry, and I hit it with a lot of water directly on the top of the fabric. And I want to see. So the fabric feels a little damp on the inside, and on the outside it feels like, as if to say the water's kind of evaporating or something, because I hit it with a lot of water. So maybe it's just designed to work that way. The back is dry. But where I hit it on top with that direct stream of water, it's almost like some water got through. You know, that was a bit extreme though. A little bit of water got through. It got through, but it did not get to my shoe. So there's nothing on my shoe. I'm completely dry. So I think this will work. I think that the biggest issue here I see with this one is this neoprene ankle cover. What they call it? Let me use their words. Neoprene ankle top construction. It needs to really fit your ankle. I mean, it really is on your shin. I don't know why they call it ankle. It's way up here. If it doesn't fit you very tightly, you can get some water coming in there. But as far as from outside, this fabric somehow is designed to, it's like it absorbs the moisture and then it wicks it. Because I hit it with a lot of water and it almost feels dry to the touch, which is really, really different than what I expected. It didn't bead, but it was damp on the inside, but it's not wet. It's almost like it dries quickly. So there's a lot of technology on here. This stuff works. The bottom is bone dry, of course, so I didn't really put any water there. But this material under here, I think it's vinyl. Let's see, the nylon sole. It's a nylon sole. And it's very tough. I like tough soles because you don't have to worry about them falling apart. So this is well made and it's gonna do the job. They seem to just spend a lot of time reinforcing the cover of the zipper. The cover of the zipper is bomb-proof. This thing here, no way water is gonna ever go through it. This, whatever this is, I don't even know what it's made of, but you don't have to ever worry about water coming through the back. This material here, I don't know what it is, but no water's coming through there. It's definitely waterproof. This fabric that they use, the waterproof fabric here, does not stay wet. The water gets on it, it just seems to evaporate. I don't know how it's working. It's slightly damp on the inside because I really hit it with a lot of water. And it seemed to go through, but it didn't get on my shoe. It just seemed to absorb it and then it wicks it. It's not wet at all and I can't even squeeze any water out. So somehow the water bounces off of it and just goes. So the test that I did was a lot more intense than you're gonna run into on the road. But the biggest weak area was up here. Since it don't have a silicone band like the other ones that stick to your skin, this one here, if it bows, like I was standing, so at certain positions it seemed to gap. But other than that, I mean, if I'm on the bike, I don't think that's gonna be that much of an issue. But other than water coming in at the top, a lot of times when I wear these in the winter, I put my tights over it. Without tights, I think it will be fine because I don't think it's gonna bow when I'm on the bike. When you're standing and you're changing positions, then it seems to gap. It gaps because when I was spraying that heavy spray. And that's how the water got a little bit in there, but it didn't get to my shoe. So I give it a thumbs up. None of them would keep you completely bone dry, but with what I've shown you here, yeah, you should be able to ride in the rain with no worries. So this is the Endura Dexter Overshoes, and they're fairly reasonably priced. You can look online. I'll put some links down there in the description. And so Let me post your comments and questions below. Let me know what you think. Be safe out there and don't let the weather stop you.